and welcome. I am Civilian and this is Sunless Sea. And we are in a rather tight spot, you see. We are out of supplies. This place does not appear to sell supplies, though it will buy supplies for a rather extortionate price. So we're looking to make money. We could definitely do some runs between here and Fallen London and make a load of money. But regardless, the situation, and this is entirely due to my own incompetence and failure to stock up, I will most certainly keep larger stocks of things in the future. On that note, I'm just going to buy a ton of this because we have the cargo space. So yes, and now we are faced with a decision. You see, we only have enough food to make it probably to about here, which is, if you note, not London. So we are faced with a choice. Basically, it is head east or to head south. Now, I just saw a thing pop up. Anyway, we were instructed to head to the Grand Geode, which was supposedly to the south. Now, I don't know about you, but I assume we haven't passed it. It could have been tucked in here somewhere and we could have missed it, but I don't believe we passed it, so I'm just going to assume we haven't. And of the choice to go east or south, I'm sure some of you are screaming at your computers right now. We're going to head south because that is the only thing that we can do. And so off we go. Lights off, speed up, and we're swinging around. Now, this is the point at which our crew is fed once we hit this hunger part. But I assume that we have a little more wiggle room when starvation comes into play. We are going to head directly south. Ignoring, normally I would divert in order to pass through light as much as possible and keep my terror low, but for the moment terror is not the threat. Fuel is certainly not a problem. The problem is most definitely hunger, and so we will head south with all swiftness. And I assume that there will be penalties once we hit this line and are out of food, but I also assume that we will be able to reach... Aha, there's a thing here. We will divert left. I see steps. This is good. This means... Oh no, there's nothing. Aha! This is Dawn's Edge. There is a very bright ship. Okay, there could be something here. I assume we have until we reach the top of this thing before actual starvation happens in a great quantity. I'm just going to assume that this is not a hostile ship. Glorious frigate. Please don't fight me. Cool, I'm glad. Aha! Geode! Mouths to feed. Our crew groans with hunger. Yes. We're just gonna ignore... we're just gonna ignore that and swing around to Grand Geode, which will hopefully have food. Otherwise, we are gonna have to start. We need to already have turned cannibal, which we have not. Okay. So yes, we didn't have to fight that big scary ship. Good. And now we are at Grand Geode, which is where we were supposed to go. Gosh, this better be worth it. And we'll stock up on supplies for the trip back. Because I'm upset. With my own conduct more than anything. But we have survived Grand Geode. Perfect. Let's maybe talk to someone in authority. Gaining a bunch of terror, losing a crew, and we've got a sunstroke. The light, it's pretty. Cool. Let's deliver the Sphinx Stone. The bazaar is the enemy of our light. It's the enemy of anyone with eyes. Too nasty, greedy, tentacle thing. Well, our light will sort it out. You'll see, because you have eyes, and wonderful eyes they are too, if I might say so. This stone of yours will help, and we reward those who help us. A bundle of banknotes here, a monograph on perception, and here. She leans forward and kisses you once on each eyelid. As she draws back, the world has changed. You always knew the Neath was a place where the laws of the sunlit world did not apply, but now somehow you can see it. Is this chaos or freedom? Oh my. We now have Rising X Supremacy, the Dawn Machine. Well, I think we're just... Let's just go all... Oh, and that was the last load. Let's just go all in. We've got 1,000 echoes. More importantly... Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we definitely can't make it back north now. So, which of the officers shall we eat first? No. First, let's engage... Do we need a first officer? No, we have a first officer, the sigil dude. So we will not engage a first officer, but we will compile a port report. So I guess, you know, that's the thing. Don't let hunger reach 100. Our crew needs provisions. We don't have Zoop. We don't have a strange catch, and we don't have a live specimen. Well, I think hunger might be reaching 100. Given no other options, I say we press east with great speed. Because there is no option for food there. Unless there was an option for food there. Really, I had not realized that supplies would be as much of a problem as they have been in this game. Before, it was always fairly easy. Most of the places that we came across sold them. But now, somehow, it seems to be much more difficult. I assume that's just the nature of going south or going further from London and my own general lack of preparedness. But now we are forced to head east because that's the only direction we can go in. And I do see something. Okay, I see something. I'm going to assume that if we follow north-ish, we can hopefully reach... Yes, that looks like some kind of port. What is our hunger at? Our hunger is at 94. What are we not supposed to let that get to? 194. Please have food. Just 98. It sort of ticks every so often. There's a weird fish. I'd go after that if I wasn't so close to this, but... Come on, 100. No! Day by day, we all grow weaker. Every sip of fresh water is carefully rationed. We're going to consign their bodies to the Z. Because we're not ready to... so that's a good reason to have crew. I was wondering what the mechanical purpose of crew was. Port Carnelian, shops, supplies. Oh. Phew. Okay, we can buy saltless fruit, but that seems really expensive. We can buy things. I'm not sure to what extent this is worth it. Okay, Port Carnelian. Let's visit. We've got a lot of Terra, so let's go to the tea shop and lose 5 Terra. Let's see. We could pan for sapphires. Yeah, let's pan for sapphires and fail and get Terra. Now, we don't have a port report, and it looks like only one of these options, we can only do one of these. So, let's go to the Hearts Cross house, and we will get a port report. Right, so this is quite expensive for supplies, but I'm traumatized by the previous struggles that we have had. And now I think we are helping the Dawners. So, phew, we've survived. I'm impressed and surprised. It seems like heading in straight lines is working out quite well for us. Just pick a cardinal direction and we are going to stick to it. My goodness, we're going to stick to it. So, journal, what on earth have we been doing? Good question. Let's take a look at, we refuse the shadowy figure. So we would like to go to the Chapel of Lights, which was in the north, which is kind of the opposite of where we are right now. But I really want to help that dude out. He's just really, I've taken a shine to him. Let's see. We need to go far to the east. We need to retire to a life of luxury. Yes. Let us maybe just go back to London. Well, we don't have any reason to go back to London, I guess. We have explored Port Carnelian. I think maybe I want to help that dude out. So I might head north. Yes. I think if we head north and then we try and find the thingy. Oh, we've got so much food and fuel. I think if we head north and we try to find... Oh, there's a ship. Now, I'm not going to fight them, but I'm also not going to go into the whirlpool. That seems dangerous. But if they fight us, then I'll go for it. But yes, I want to help out that crew member of ours with the sigils because I'm curious. I'm curious. I want to find out more. I know we haven't saved up enough, but I think I've exhausted my farming route. That old fury, Azela has run mad. She roams the ship, cudgel in hand, smashing comrades to the deck. She cries, "He is angry, he is angry." Well, let's try capturing her alive. And not. And the storm's not angry. Well, let's try again. Okay, let's stop and just shoot her dead. Okay, well. We're going back to London. We're going back to London via unexplored areas, but we are going right back to London. Oh, we're so slow now. So how are you doing? Have you had a nice day? I hope so. Yes, fortunately we have enough supplies to ride this out, but I should not have kept trying that. I didn't notice. I was playing too fast, playing too loose. I need to be more careful. But I did not notice. The mists of the sea of autumn get into the eyes, the heart. It's not unusual to find yourself in unsuspected tears. Far off, very far off, someone screams. Charming. We'll explore this a little bit, but ultimately we're going to be making our way back to London to pick up more crew because, yes, we may not move at full speed. And I am aware that we can get crew easily in London. I'm sure we can get crew in other places also fairly easily. However, so I'm just going to kind of follow this to see if there's anything interesting. However, I don't think that getting crew in other places will be... I don't know for sure where those places are. So we're not going to do it. Oh, there's something over here. We're going to veer this way very slowly. Very, very slowly. Very gently. We're going to call it gentle, not slow. Azela runs to the rail. We can spend a fuel. No. Okay, we are really losing. Okay, let's just go back to London. I'm not happy. Oh, there's something over here. I would like some crew, please. Honestly, it's one crisis after another. Why can we never just be happy? I was just gonna save up. I was gonna move some salt. I was going to have a nice life. I was going to retire. I was going to buy a nice big house and I was going to sit in it and tell stories of the things I've done in the sea, which is mostly so far just carrying salt and avoid starving and helping strange dawn machines that I don't understand for reasons that I don't understand. But I'm doing it, so that's happening. Well... Let's see what this place is. And then let's go back to London. Incredibly slow. I might need to cut some of this out because it might be really, really slow. Or you can just join me. Let's just relax. No. You know what? This is a slower a slower paced game. We're going to upload it with not too much editing. We're just going to relax together. Let's just chill. Let's just have some us time together in the Untersee. And let's go to the Mangrove College. A steaming sprawl of parasynthetic vegetation and a village. We could pick up a passenger, which could definitely happen because we're going back to London. I would be up to that. I think this is kind of spoilery. These requirements sometimes. We will quickly grab a port report. I think we should pick up a passenger. Port Cecil, the Principals. Don't know where that is. But cool, there's edible fungus. We could gather supplies. Could be good, considering the past traumas. Let's go beachcombing. What might they have flung overboard? The remnants of a shipwreck. What's washed up here? Fuel. I guess so. Cool, that's what we've done here. Shops, no. Shipyard, no, I assume not. We shall go onwards with our lights off at great speed. No, not at great speed. Slowly. So slowly and painfully. It says we've got 3 crew. I guess this lot don't count. They don't want to pull their weight. Lousy layabouts. We're going to head north because that's uncharted territory. And what's that person that we picked up? tell me about you. Who are you? Cargo? Yeah. Principles of coral. I wasn't paying attention to where that was, so I guess that's just a permanent hold slot used up until we discover it. Veils. Our veils are quite... I thought our veils were higher than this before. Destroy! I like this. I think this game judges tone, does its tone well, if that makes sense. Like the sort of how formal slash how funny slash how sort of colloquial, I guess, they make various bits of dialogue and tooltips and descriptions and so on. I think it's all quite well judged, which is good. I like it when games that I play are good. It's a good thing. It's a fun thing. Ding! Something awaits us in port. Laughter from the foredeck. Oh, someone in my house is cooking food and it's making me hungry. No! I must stay. I must record. Yes. Very slow. Very... Let's just relax together. Let's just talk about life. Let's talk to the ferret. Gaining terror. I need to stop. I need to learn. I need to turn the lights on because we are for sure starting to have problems. But there is somewhere here. There is something. I see a little light. I'm going to head around to the east. But yes, there is a little light, which means to me there could be habitation, which means to be... Oh, well. We are all getting rather terrified, aren't we? Got my lights on now, though, so it shouldn't be getting too bad. The Sisterhood. Sounds friendly. I myself have a sister. Abbey Rock. There's some... The music's getting fairly intense, but I think that's just due to my terror. Not due to anything specific. We will have to see what we can do here at Abbey Rock to reduce that, but we will soon return to London, where we will be able to reduce it much more effectively. I think. Calm down, game. I quite enjoy the more relaxing music. This music is a bit much. It's all a bit scary. So the reason that I think our terror has got so out of hand is normally we're popping between ports and reducing terror and things at a fair rate of knots. But because we're moving so slowly and we run with our lights off, the terror has much more time to go up in the darkness. So I think if we're moving at one speed, then we should have our lights on. That might become a new rule. Fortunately, our terror is not really increasing. So that's good. And we should soon be able to dock at Abbey Rock. A black spit of an island, far from anywhere anyone would want to go. And that's how the Sisterhood likes it. Here stands their fortress convent. There are bear traps that look friendlier than this. We could trade. We could sell supplies. Hell no. Let's grab a little bit of a port report. Oh, we've got a recent news. Search the surroundings. Let's start by giving them some recent news. Oh, like lost us a little bit of terror. Let's watch the convent. Give us some fragments. That's nice. And we'll search the surroundings. And we'll get things. Strategic information. The Admiralty will be keen to know this. And I think that's all we can do here, really. And I don't really want to stay because it's kind of scary. We're leaving. And we're heading back to London. Let's see. Jellyfish. Excuse me, jellyfish friend. Can I not fight you? Oh, well, you can fight me, I guess. Fine. I didn't wanna have good things happen anyway. Flitterstone. No. Flitterstone Isle. Let's go here because we haven't been here before, and I know we're trying to get back. Sorry, jellyfish. I'm gonna go this way. Please leave me alone. Stop. No, it's gonna dash. Woo. I can't. I'm too slow. I can't do this. We're gonna loop round. We'll go to Field Haven. Sure. Why not? I think, fortunately, this close to an island, we're not increasing our terror at all. We are slowly getting our hull absolutely wrecked, though. So that's mildly unpleasant. Actually, that is more than mildly unpleasant. I would say that is rather unpleasant. Gonna swing this way, get gently nudged. real low hull now. Need to, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I tried to fight the jellyfish. My weapons were not charging when pointed at the jellyfish. I assume because I do not have sufficient crew. We are now on 16. We can take 2 more hits from the jellyfish. The jellyfish is leaving. The jellyfish senses that it has nearly defeated us. Gosh, that would be a sad ending. Of course, the bearded watchman tells you there are no actual shepherds on the Shepherd Isles. Sheep are mostly illegal here. No, indeed, it's just the name of the gentleman that found the islands. No sheep, but plenty of tails. Well, let's compile a port report, and then Tales of the Standing Stones, 3 Graves, or Thornwell Croft. Let's talk about Thornwell Croft. The ones that farm up there, they're us, me and you. All the other versions of us. One with a trick leg, one that married his cousin, one that was buried alive. Characters out of another history. They're waiting up there and plotting, gathering allies, waiting to make their history ours. So don't go there. You won't find them anyways, being that they hides in the barn. Cool. No shipyard. I assume we can buy things, but we don't need to. Let's leave, and let's not touch any. We're going back to London, and we're gonna not touch anything because we cannot get in a fight right now. Firstly, we are weak. Oh, here's the other island. Can we dock here? Because I really want to. I said no. I'm going right back. There's a ship. Flee the ship. This way around. Well, let's be optimistic. At least I have a ton of fuel. And here's the North Island. There's a little lake thing here, but I don't think I can dock. Restless nights. Inquire about their dreams. Succeeded! Gaining terror. Oh, damn. I didn't want to succeed at this challenge. I didn't want to succeed. Okay, we're going to cut straight east and then north because I don't want to let my terror creep up, and so I want to stick to like the lights and things. This is a very tense route back. A questing tentacle. Gleaming, it rises from the sea. It coils lazily around Azela, who does not speak or cry out. She only steps into its embrace, and it is gone. Well, what happens if we run out of crew? Do you know? Terror increases faster. Oh, well, perfect. Perfect. Oh, I think I just popped my mic there. I'm so sorry. So sorry, headphone users. Great. Terror is exactly what I need in this situation. True fact. I think there's not enough terror in my life. In general. We're going to point straight this way to whatever this port was at this point. We're going straight. Power. All power to the engines. All of that non-existent power. All of the non-existent crew, you get on that because we got places to go. And that place to go is a fog bank where we will be less effective if we do get in combat. But let's be honest, if we get in combat, we're dying anyway. So, yeah. Let's keep rolling. We've got a beetle in our biscuit. Perfect. This has been quite an unfortunate sort of series of events, but do you know what? I'm feeling optimistic. I think we can make it. The terror is increasing terrifyingly fast. 99, 100! Way! Lose your mind. That's unfortunate. I don't know what this effect this is gonna have, but I'm not I'm not happy about it. Quakers Haven! Make us less scared. Please. This just seemed like a nice, chill island. Mutton Island. Completely different from the Shepherd's Island. Please, make us... we'll have dinner. We'll have lost 1 terror. Do it again. Spend all our echoes. Okay, 96. That should be enough to take us back. Pick up a wretched mog. Yes. Let's get a cat. Hey! We got a cat. And we will explore the shore. You turn, and there's a long, lank, brown man at your shoulder. Listen, he says, I have a story for you. No, I have stories for you! Cool. Nice. Okay, we spent a lot of money, but what's the use of money if you're dead, you know? So let's launch. Turn off our lights and keep on rolling. No, let's not turn off our lights. Let's keep the lights on. Damn, I forgot. But yes, do you know what I'm quite fond of about what I quite like the idea of, at least. I haven't died yet, so I don't know any of this. But I have heard rumors that in this game, if you can unlock persistent bonuses that affect future captains. Now, I quite like games that do this, because it's like, I feel like you could theoretically get quite far in this game just starting straight. If you just know what's going on, you could get quite far. But I also feel as though I like a sense of progression. I like a sense of goals, I like a sense of progression. And I find it quite satisfying, even if it's only small things that don't have huge mechanical benefits. Restless nights, ignore them. Yes, that's how we lose terror. Okay, I've learned how to do that event now, which is ignore your problems. There we go. There's a take-home lesson from this episode. Ignore your problems, and that's fine. Belch of smoke goes up from the funnel. Well, that sounds. Is it supposed to do that? I feel like it is. I feel like that's okay. Don't panic too much, game. I know we are terrified of everything, always. We can turn off the lights now. No, we can't. Yeah, now we can. We're back. We're safe. We're in the lights of these little blobby things. Okay, we've got a long to-do list once we get back to London. We're gonna recruit some crew. We are going to reduce some terror as best as we can. We have got money, so it shouldn't be totally impossible. We've got a lot of port reports and strategic information to hand over, which we will do. And yeah, I feel like that's the situation. We've also not been. Do you know what I could have used this whole time? This bat that points to you where there's no. Excuse me. There's no islands. Okay, maybe we couldn't use the bat. The bat sucks. I could have used this bat the whole time to try and find places, except apparently I can't even find the entirety of London, so maybe that would have been pointless. And we've got nothing to hide. Boom. Yes. Ooh. But yes, I think we're gonna end this episode here. I have been Civilian. This has been Sunless Seas, and I will see you next time.